Are you forgetting what God has done for you? Have you let what once was a miracle become ordinary? It doesn't excite you anymore. Hi, and welcome to yet another daily reading habit. You can and you will. Today we are ending this chapter. Yay! You need to look back over your life and remember your victories, big and small. You will know if God did it for you once, He can do it for you again. You may get discouraged and think, I don't see how I will get out of this problem, or I would never get out of that, or I would never get well. But when that happens, go back and remember the Red Seas God has parted for you. Remember the enemies He's delivered you from. Remember the battles He fought, and the restoration, the vindication, and the favor He's shown. Every one of us can look back and see the hand of God in our lives. God has opened doors that should have never opened for you, just as He did for the Israelites. He's helped you accomplish things you never could have accomplished on your own. He's brought you out of difficulties that you thought you did never survive. He's protected, promoted, and given you opportunity. The key to staying encouraged so you can see God open you doors and turn negative situations around is to never forget what He has done. In fact, the scripture says we should tell our children and our grandchildren, we should pass down stories of goodness of God. In the Old Testament, we read a lot about the staffs people carried around with them. They weren't just walking sticks or something to keep wild animals away. They were more significant than that. Back in those days, people were nomadic. They were always on the move. They didn't keep records with papers and computer files like we have today. Instead, they etched records of important events and dates on their walking sticks. That was their way of keeping personal records. When Moses parted the Red Sea, what did he do? He held up his staff. He was saying, God, we thank you for all you've done in the past. Remember what you've delivered us time and time again. When David went out to face Goliath, he didn't just take his slingshot. The scripture says he took his staff. On that staff, no doubt he had etched, on this date I killed the lion with my bare hands. On this date I killed the bear. On this date Samuel anointed me as king.